All right, I'm now joined with R&B singer-songwriter Kori Black out of Louisville, Kentucky. How's it going?
It's doing good.
Thank you so much for being on the show. Truly appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And I've been a fan of yours for a couple of months now. Um, the first time I heard of you was a fellow Louisville artist. Her name is Sasha Renee. I had her on the show about a few weeks back, last month actually. And you're on her latest record. I am Sasha Renee. I love that song. Love that record.
Thank you.
So, and Louisville, very big local music scene, especially on the R&B hip hop side, and I've heard so much about you. You're making moves. You're doing big things. So I'm very happy to have you on. So, what got you started into being a singer? How did it start it off for you?
Well, I've been around music since I can remember. My dad, he used to be a rapper. He was like big on the local scene and everything. And I said about like I've been singing my whole life, but I'm thinking around like age like 20 or something like that. I started like thinking I wanted to take it serious. So like in 2015, I really decided to go for it because he passed away when I was 15, and I'm thinking like he was doing so good with his music. We got the same name, so I'm like I can get into my music with singing and like finish what he started and like carry his name on. So that's really what motivated me to really go hard with it.
Sorry to hear about your loss, and I think it's beautiful that you are continuing the music through him, and you making a name for yourself on the local scene. So that's wonderful that you continue to hit the legacy, to say the least. So that's pretty cool. Um, so as I mentioned, I've heard of you through Sasha Renee, and y'all have done songs together on several occasions. And you did a song off her EP, I Am Sasha Renee. What's it been like collaborating with her, and how's the friendship between you two, like that led to the songs that you have done together?
Well, Sasha is one of my best friends, and I love working with her. Actually, when I first started doing music, like she was actually managing me, and like I learned a lot from her, like artist wise and like creativity wise. Like we just vibe really well together, and I don't know. It's like us being friends and being so close. It's like some of the songs that she writes. One of the songs that I'm on, I actually was around during that time of her life when she was going through what she talked about in the song. So it's pretty cool that I got to be on there because I'm like, I lived with you through this.
And that is what I like to call sisterhood right there. That's
Yep.
sisterhood. Sisters sticking together. I didn't know that she was managing artists before she, doing music herself, but that's pretty cool. And I Am Sasha Renee. I'm just gonna put it out there. That's one of the best hip hop albums I've heard in a long time. Def-
Yeah, most definitely.
Definitely worth listening to. And I seen her perform in Lexington at Al's Bar twice, 2 years ago and a couple of months ago. And I think your name was also on the bill. I don't know if you performed it tonight that night or not, but I did see
Yep, I
Sasha.
did.
Oh, I must have missed your set then.
Yeah, it was pretty late.
I'm so terribly sorry. I had to work in the morning, so
Oh, that's fine.
so and I get it. Louisville to Lexington. If anyone has drove from one way or another, that's a very long drive.
Yep.
Now, granted, it's like an hour and 10 minute type of drive, but if you're an artist like yourself, you're gonna be very exhausted by the time you get home late at night. So, and I've been to a lot of local shows like the hip hop and R&B shows. They end pretty late. So I know you had
Yeah.
to be you and Sasha had to be very exhausted getting home that night. But it's pretty cool that you ladies represent the culture. Y'all are very talented, and y'all have quite a good, an amazing fan base. Um, and you being at Louisville and all, I've heard so much about it. So many talented people. Of how would you best describe the music scene in Louisville, at least from the R&B and hip hop side?
Um, I would say that we have like a lot of talent. Like it's unreal how many talented people we have here. Especially like I haven't even met all of them, but I've ran into plenty, so I think that's pretty dope. But I do think that it's too divided. I feel like it could come together way more, and we could be way more supportive of the local artists and of each other because like all your rappers from one area of town and all your rappers from another area of town and like you know singers scattered around like I feel like everybody should come together because there's little pockets of people that come together like certain events and stuff like that, but I feel like if everybody who did music came together, like I don't know, we could really build off of that.
I had an interview with an artist by the name of Be Good, and he said some very similar stuff that you say. And granted, there's a lot of talented people in Louisville, but like you said, just imagine if people can just unify, and make things happen. I mean, y'all got a big name artist that's doing his thing by the name of Bryson Tiller. He made it. He's doing big things. He's part of one of the biggest songs out right now with Rihanna and DJ Khaled. I'm like, he's from Kentucky.
Right, like literally.
And he's working with one the biggest DJ and one of the biggest names in music, and granted I live in Lexington, and when it comes to sports, people can go back and forth. But as far as music, like he's one of us. So
Yeah.
to see Bryson Tiller doing his thing, that's awesome, and definitely all of us Kentuckians should be proud of him. Not just what he does
Yeah.
musically, but what he does in the community as well. So he's doing big things. So as far as you, Kori, who are like your musical influences, whether it's mainstream or local, those that you look up to as an artist?
Right now, like artists that are like current artists, I really connect with Janae Aiko. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's my favorite. Like I always get like that. My voice sounds similar to hers, and then I just love her style of music and her whole vibe. And then Rihanna, she's just my favorite. Like overall, I just love her to death. And then but as far as like my real influences, it's like all music from the '90s, like the music that I grew up listening to. Like that's my whole vibe right there. So I can just sum it up as like the whole '90s R&B era.
Girl, I feel like we can talk 90s music all day because those were the
Yeah.
days. I'm, I'm talking now, we got Tyrese, we got
Yes.
Genuine, 112, Jagged Edge, you
Yes.
know, I mean, Total,
I just
Escape.
opened up for Total.
Oh my girl.
I opened up for them in Vegas.
Wow, that's incredible. That's
Yeah, that
well,
was crazy.
yeah, like you don't get that type of '90s music in the 2000s right now. It's like, girl, I miss those days. I miss
Me
those
too.
days.
It needs to come back. That's what music is missing. Like I just feel like nobody. I don't know. They just took that good feel good like R&B. Like it's nothing like that vibe. And like if that makes a comeback, like music will be music again
Yeah.
because I don't know some of the stuff today. Like they ain't talking about nothing. We need that real music back.
I mean, as far as it's like a lot of R&B artists has now turned into hip hop artists. Like they
Mhm.
try to rap and sing. And hey, look, if you can do both, more power to you. But I just don't think there's many actual R&B artists right now, like those who can. I mean, outside of Bryson Tiller, like who's out there? Like I like Chris Brown, but he's leaning towards the hip hop side. You know,
Yeah.
I like some of these other artists, but they more hip hop than R&B. So yeah, I'm gonna need all those artists from the '90s. Y'all do something, come back, something.
Come back.
You know, Kori will work with y'all, collaborate with y'all. She's doing big things. So, just putting it out there. Now, you got. I know you got a lot of shows coming up. So why don't you go ahead and promote them? Where can people check you out?
Well, I'm actually doing concert, and this is gonna be in December. I don't have a exact date yet. I'm trying to wrap like all that up this weekend, but I'm going to be doing a concert for the release of my next EP. So, like, I don't know, more details will come on that soon, but that's gonna be like my next big thing.
So, for people that wants to check more and more of your social media links, where can people can go to?
Everything is Kori Black Music, so Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, everything is the same handle, Kori Black Music. And like for my songs and stuff, you can find them on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Google Play, like basically all the digital platforms. I'm on there, Tidal as well. Or you can just go to my website. It's www.koriblack.com. And that's like the one-stop shop for everything. I have links to all my music and social media, videos, everything.
And that's Kori as in Kori. People like to use
Yes.
Cori or Corey, but this is Kori. And go check her out. Now, if you want to listen to some quality R&B, and she just so happens to be in Louisville, you go check out Kori Black. She's an amazing artist for real, and I'm so and I know you are an extremely busy woman, but I'm so thankful that you are on the show this evening. Continued success, and maybe next time that you come back here to Lexington, I'll actually get to see you in the flesh. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I sing songs when they try back too. Like if y'all could do like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
joint show or something, that would be great too.
Oh yeah, that would be crazy. We got a project coming together. We working on something.
Oh, a collaboration. Oh, okay. I like that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, so continued success, Kori. Thank you so much for being on the show.